morning. This is Dr. Rao coming to you from my conference room. So recently we've had some emails to parents where we focused on elementary students and then we focused on high school students. So today we have a special guest, Miss Amanda Funk, the assistant principal at Hands Middle School, who will be focused on the middle school student. Now, middle schoolers are quite different than elementary or high schoolers. So we are looking forward to learning a lot more about what middle schools are going through, middle schoolers. Okay, so Amanda, how does the school support the middle school student and parent?
I can tell you we're working really hard to support our kids with learning at home and parents as well. We understand that the struggle is real. We have a struggle at school during the day, and I would not assume anything different at home with remote learning. The one message that we want to get to parents, though, is let us handle that. If you're having trouble with your student doing work or not completing it, or you're confused about something, contact the school. Have your child contact the teacher if they're not sure. We are using Schoology as our central hub for communication, and it's very easy to contact any adult in the building via Schoology. There's a mail system. The kids just click on their messages, look for the adult they want to talk to. It doesn't even have to be their teacher, and they can ask for help or ask for assistance. There's lots of ways that we're trying to support families at home. You can call the school. We have somebody there a couple days of the week listening to the voicemails, and they know exactly who to give the message to. You can, social media has been a big deal. Our Instagram page is where we are actually communicating the most with kids outside of Schoology, and on Facebook as well with parents.
What a great idea. I hadn't thought of using Instagram as a way to provide instruction. So can you tell us a little bit about the developmental needs of middle schoolers?
Well, the first and foremost is just the social aspect. They crave being around people and their friends. And a lot of times we're getting messages from the kids that like, I miss school. And we're like, really, you do? And they're like, well, I mean, I miss seeing my friends and my teachers. And the social aspect is really the biggest thing. And we're trying to support that, where the teachers are having open Zooms that have nothing to do with academics. It's just for the kids to hop on and socialize with one another and their teachers. And if academics come up, great, fine, no big deal. But it's really a place for them to socialize. And we need our kids to socialize. You know, as a parent, I was worried about the cell phone usage and the screen time at home. But, you know, I've gotten a little lax with that because connection is key to their friends, connection to their teachers, connection to their school.
Yes, we've heard that a lot. Actually, I also Zoomed with a group of middle schoolers from Lincoln, and I asked them as well. I said, so tell me, do you really miss school? And they do. And yes, it's not that they miss the work, but they miss their friends, but they miss the teachers and they miss the routines of school too. You know, they're getting bored at home, and that might be a reason they're acting out too. Because we know that this is the period of their life where it's normal that they want to be with their peers. So parents should not look at that as they're not being respectful to the parent. It's just normal that they want to be with children their own age. That's how they start to develop an identity. So in terms of what you've missed, what have you missed about school, Amanda?
Honestly, it's probably the same thing. I mean, if you work in a middle school, you have a little bit of a similar mindset as a middle school kid. Social interaction. You know, just having kids pop by my office or going into classrooms and watching instruction and watching the light bulbs go off and interacting with teachers and problem solving. And, you know, there's a level of the face-to-face that doesn't happen, even though you can Zoom sort of to face. There's that level of important work that needs to be done in a room together with people brainstorming, kids included. You know, a lot of our decisions we make at hand, we include kids because they're living there too.
So, Amanda, can you talk to us about some of the things or some of the ways that the staff at Hand is connecting with its students?
Oh, absolutely. So from day one that we were at the stay-at-home order, we've been doing morning announcements on our Instagram and Facebook page.
That's great.
5 minutes long. We have teachers doing clips. One is like the staff secret talent. We have cooking episodes. We have Mrs. Wild talking about her plants at home. So that has been really interesting. We share it every morning at 7:45, just like we would at school. And the music plays just like the music that plays at school. We tried to keep that continuity throughout those announcements. And then in the announcements every day, there's a topic of the day challenge, and it's a Flipgrid challenge. The kids go on to Flipgrid and they complete the challenge. And on Flipgrid, you can reply back and forth to one another. So we have teachers leaving and replies. We have teachers doing the challenges. Kids are replying back to one another. And one of the kids says, "It's so good to hear my friends and my teachers' voices." Another thing that it's really sweet. It's, and you just don't think about those kinds of things. Another thing that we are planning on is we are going to have our very first game night for kids. Our PBIS team has arranged a Kahoot game for students to jump on and connect with one another and play that. And we see many more in the future.
Well, that's great. And it's so important to maintain those routines and also to have fun. So yeah, there's a lot of work that we're doing in distance learning, but it's so great to hear that the HAND staff is creating fun activities for students. So thank you so much, Amanda, for being with us today. I'm sure staff and parents and students will be very happy when they see you on this event.
Thank you for having me.
You're welcome. Thank you.